We live in the Greenwood neighborhood in North Seattle. So this is our heat pump. We purchased this a few years ago to replace an old oil furnace that we had. Oil is expensive and it's not great for the environment. And so we knew if we wanted to switch, we wanted to go to something that would be more environmentally friendly. We considered gas as an option, but when we looked at the costs and thought about the different benefits and really the way the world is going, we knew that we wanted to go an electric option.
A heat pump is the most efficient and climate-friendly way to both heat your home in the winter and cool your home in the summer. I think of it as a two-way air conditioner. It's really efficient at both cooling and also providing heating. And the best part about them is they can use clean electricity to do that rather than combusting dirty fossil fuels.
We converted our own house in West Seattle from oil heat to an electric heat pump almost 20 years ago now, and I have never for a second regretted it. During all of these heat waves, during all of these hot summer days, we have had air conditioning, and that has been a tremendous blessing that everyone should have.
We weren't flush with cash, as most of us aren't. So it was great. We were able to access financing through Puget Sound Cooperative Credit Union, and that helped us be able to afford to have these heat pumps at a really low monthly payment.
Whenever a bank gives out a loan, they have to set aside reserve funds in case that loan defaults. Under this loan loss reserve program, King County will set aside that part of that funding using money from the federal government. And that reduces the risk for the lender, and then they're freed up to give more favorable loans to a lot more people who otherwise wouldn't have qualified.
It allows you to be far more inclusive in your underwriting. So whereas people that have had past credit challenges, low-income families, situations like that, we're able to help people where without that, we wouldn't be able to do that.
Snohomish County was able to take a little over $600,000 and parlay it into $23 million in clean energy loans. Climate is a top priority for my administration, and we know the built environment is one of the largest sources of carbon emissions. And our goal is to convert the entire built environment so that there is no longer a need for fossil fuels, for heating, for cooling, for water heating, for cooking, so that everybody can have the advantage of having air conditioning and cleaner indoor air, and we can dramatically reduce our carbon emissions as a region.
Even if you don't care, I hate to say this because I hope everybody cares about the environment, but even if that's not your motive, your own personal health and well-being and putting extra money back in your pocket each month by reduced utility bills, that can be your motive. But we just need to act. We can't sit around and act like we don't have a problem and we don't have solutions, because we do have solutions. We just need to utilize them.
This was a giant closet that just held an oil furnace. So we were able to remove that as part of this process. And then after that, we got to do the fun part, which was get solar panels on our roof. I love this area, I love this region. We all know that we're seeing the climate change, we're seeing these additional wildfires. It was important for me to be able to, really walk that talk, but to be able to do it in a way that was still financially responsible for my family.